Is the passport bros hate justified? Are y'all familiar with the passport, like the concept of the passport bros?
I am.
Sort of.
Okay.
I'm very familiar, actually.
You from where?
I am very familiar.
Oh,
with the concept.
Okay. So start us off. What do you think is justified?
So I'm from Colombia,
Okay.
and you know, I've been seeing this boom from 5 years to now of this, like a huge amount of American men coming to Colombia, and like there were like a lot of third world countries, but like I can speak just for my country, you know, and they just come and you know they do all type of crazy things, you know, but it's insane. I just feel like I don't want to villainize anybody. Like, I don't like to point fingers and be like, yeah. Because you never know. Like, a lot of guys go and have fun. Mm-hmm. But it's something odd. Like, my experience is, like, whenever I went out in my city or in another city called Medellin, that is, like, touristic cities in Colombia, you come out, or if you're a Colombian girl, you have 3-4 American guys approaching you, offering you money, and pulling out their passports, like literally, and then telling you, I'm American, like I'm actually looking for a girl, like I will bring you here, but it's just odd. Like, why you wanna get with a girl that doesn't speak your language, that is probably above poverty levels, and that makes up to $200 a month. You know, it's just odd. Like, I don't want to point fingers, but it's like, why are you looking for that when you can get a girl? Why can you not get in America, you know? Why you cannot get a girl? But I want to know your opinion, you know?
We're going to talk about that.
Is this black guys or white guys?
Listen, I saw a lot of black guys, you know, it's both.
Right.
And it's just, you know, it's odd. Like, the desperation that they exude is just weird. Like,
the desperation, you said?
Yes, like there's parks that used to be for families.
Yeah.
And now they are gathering for American men. And there's a lot of girls that move to these cities just so to see if they can find a husband, a boyfriend, or whatever.
Okay, well, what's your thoughts on this whole passport bros situation?
It seems like, international prostitution, kind of.
International prostitution?
Right.
Yeah, like international prostitution, I feel like, because it's like, you know, going out of state for, you know, the pussy. Can I curse?
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
Okay. So what about y'all?
Yeah, so from what Laura's saying, to me, it seems like there's a very evident power dynamic issue that is going on. So I don't know. I feel like I don't have enough knowledge on the topic, but from what it's sounding like, it's not sounding real cute.
Okay. Ace, man, what's your thoughts on this?
Is the hate justified?
Is the hate justified, yeah.
I would say from like American women, I don't think the hate is justified because I think, well, the men that are going there looking for wives, I'm not speaking for the men that's going there looking for prostitutes or whatever, because I mean you can find that here, whatever. But if you're going there looking for love, and these is usually the men that they don't want. So I mean, why would you hate them if you ain't want them? Like they looking to get in where they fit in. You know what I mean? So I don't think the hate is justified in that aspect. But like she said, if you going there looking for prostitution and to do negative things, then I will understand why they would get hate. But I mean, it's a double-edged sword. It depends on, but you know, the negative get the publicity. You know what I mean? So that's why they get mostly hate. And that's how I feel about it.
Yo, Jew, man, what's your thoughts?
I was listening to you, and I ain't gonna I'm not trying to shit on nobody, but if you think of it logically, since we got logic over feelings, the shirt, I mean, isn't that helping the economy for a woman that's making $200 if she's selling herself and making money out of it? I mean, these visitor and tourists.
I mean, it is helping, but at the same time, look, it's both sides. It's like you're helping this woman, but you're coming to a country that you don't know this woman's past.
I believe some men are going there because they believe that these women have traditional values. But the men that's going there just to fuck is looking for the women that's willing to get fucked at the same time. So it's like, they're not going there snatching them up saying, we gonna fuck. They like, give me cash and I'm gonna show you that ass.
I mean, yeah, it's just, for me, like, well, a part of the prostitution part, the ones that go looking for wives, it's just still weird. It's like, you don't know this woman. And listen, I have.
So you don't think you could find love somewhere else outside of?
No, you can, but you gotta be very careful. And I'm like, passport bros, like, watch out, because I'm giving you guys the advice. Like, a lot of these girls, they don't really want you. Like, they are seeing you as a meal ticket. They are seeing you as a way to improve their future, help their families. I have a close friend that she's dating this American guy, and she comes here all the time, but she despises this man. She tells me, I don't like him, I hate him, but I have to deal with him because he just bought me an apartment.
But look, there's men out here in America that's getting that same treatment, but she treating that shit like a job. When she clock in, she doing whatever he say, keeping him happy. Niggas out here got to deal with that shit and still get frustrated and annoyed. So if she clocking in for work or whatever, however she look at it, she telling you that, but she treating that nigga like daddy when he did.
I mean, like, she tells me, like, she makes 100 excuses to not have sex with him, type of thing. She'd be like, I'm sick, I'm this, I'm that. She has a boyfriend back home that she is taking care of him with his money. Wow. They have an apartment. He goes stay at his apartment. And I have a lot of friends that are like that.
There's sugar daddies in America with sugar babies in America doing the same shit, knowing they got a whole husband at home, taking care of her and her family, but long as she giving up them drawers, that nigga don't give a fuck.
Yeah, I mean,
it's the same shit.
I just feel like,
whether a passport or not.
Yeah, that's true. But, like, you know, I feel like a lot of men, like, put women on these countries in, like, a pedestal. And, you know, women, I hate the narrative of, like, yeah, we're raised to be wives. I was born and raised in Colombia. My mom's a Colombian woman. I was not raised to be a wife. We are raised to be loving, caring people. Women, men, everybody. And people confuse that as, yeah, you're traditional, but it's like you cannot think just because somebody's catering, being loving, cooking for you, this person is gonna be loyal, or this person is not gonna ditch you as soon as they have a business running and they can take care of themselves. You know, it's I feel bad for them. Like, you know, it's not the woman. I feel bad for them because they are they fall in love. There's literally a story that just happened. This Colombian DJ, she had a boyfriend from Texas, and she had a whole boyfriend back home. And they were living the life with these American dollars. But then the guy found out she had a whole different life. And he killed her. You know, he put her in a cage type of thing. So it's like, you know, you gotta be careful. White, by the way. You gotta be careful, you know. If you come to these countries, you cannot think you're getting a perfect traditional submissive woman. You don't know who this woman is at the end of the day. So you just watch out and be careful. It's fine finding love. Like, that's amazing. Like, go find love, whatever you think it is, but just be careful and, you know, like, just see what it is. You have this power dynamic. So what you think, do you really think this person loves you? Like, you know, I think it's pretty obvious.
Well, I see you speak on the power dynamic that these women, but women, no matter where they at, they gonna look for a man that makes more than them. You know what I mean? And they gonna expect the same thing for him to protect and provide. Like, we hear that on the show all the time. Like, that's the top two things that women want for men. So even if you gotta go out the country, yeah, they in poverty, so it's even more of a power dynamic, but it's the same thing that they're looking for. You know what I mean?
Honestly, like, I just be thinking about this, and I just see all my friends. I have a lot of friends that date literally just for love. Like, I date just for love, if I'm honest. Like, I wish I could be more like that, but, like, a lot of
Why
women...
would you wish that?
Yeah, don't wish that.
Because, you know, like, a lot of the times you date for love, but then you live the relationship and you're left with nothing. But, you know, in Colombia, a lot of women date for love, you know? And Colombian men are naturally very masculine, and they don't even ask you, they don't even expect anything. They're naturally gonna take care of you, but, you know, is the social circumstances, the economics, everything. But yeah, like, I feel like Colombian women date for love, but if you see an American person that, you know, doesn't really have the best intentions sometimes, you know, these women are not stupid, are very clever, and they take advantage of it. They make a business, buy a house, and then 2-3 years later, they block him, and don't
sound like they dating for love for me.
Yeah,
I mean, they have their boyfriend that they actually love, though.
Yeah.
And they have
please,
they don't have no more. They don't have options. So if somebody's like literally throwing there's literally
that sound like love to y'all.
I know, but like, it's just
So you're saying these men in other countries, and this is true, because when you go to DR, there's men letting their wives get fucked just for money. Like, you get what I'm saying? That to me ain't love. So, if you're saying that Colombian women are finessing, American men, and I'm pretty sure that's, in some cases, that's true. I'm pretty sure they still giving up the goods at this point. So you're willing to have sex with another man and you're in a relationship? That don't sound like love to me. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't know how no man could be comfortable letting it's like you pimping out your girl, basically, at that point. Like, you know what I mean?
I mean, you cannot see it because of your American privilege, but you don't know what it is to be like completely below poverty levels, living in a hut type of thing. You don't know what it's like that.
I could understand that.
Yeah, like that's different. Here, you can go work in McDonald's, and if you budget, you can make it. You can at least have food to eat.
Not in New York.
But that's a transaction. Yeah. There's men that's going out there really looking for, opportunity to build a relationship and a family. There's men moving out there to live out there, change their lives out there.
So let me ask you a question. You say that they got their boyfriend at home or whatever, and then when an American man comes looking for love, they approach them. So if they are looking for somebody that could bring them out of poverty, why not take that man seriously if he's taking her seriously instead of...
No,
is it because they race loyal?
A lot of them do. Like, a lot of them end up, like, wanting to come here or, like, end up coming here. I always feel like a lot of these girls also date these men and they end up loving them and end up with them, some of them. But I don't know. It's just
saying they got cases that...
Yeah, it's just cases. It's just, like, different type of situations that happen, Yeah. I just feel like if you go to a country like this that like people are like literally starving, like most of the population are like in poverty. Yeah. It's like, what do you think?
I get what you're saying, but I think it's a bit disingenuous just to paint passport bros as just a group of men that just want to go and take advantage of women. I think it's easy because men are very simple creatures. Like it's simple things that we value. We value femininity. We value beauty. We value submission. We value all of these qualities. So we ain't going. I don't think men, are necessarily going to the other country. Damn, she's poor. We're looking at other qualities that they provide that we don't necessarily get from American women. Whether that's them being feminine, because you said that's just natural. That's just how y'all raised, or whatever the case is. Whether that's y'all being attractive, like, you know what I mean? These are the things that just naturally attract men, like, in general. Now, I do agree with you. There are some men that just go out there and just for pleasure reasons, but there are men who saying, you know what? I can't tolerate the American women's mindset, you know what I mean? The attitude, the lack of femininity, all of these things that's not traditional. I just would rather not deal with that. I'd rather, look elsewhere, whether that's Brazil. We done had a lot of successful passport bro situations come on and talk, and their wives pulled up and said X, Y, and Z. Like, you know what I mean?
He treats me good.
He treats me.
The last dude we was talking about was from Colombia, in Cali, actually. Right?
Was it
Cali, Colombia?
Yeah.
Cali, that's in Colombia, right? Yeah, Cali, Colombia.
Oh, yeah. So again, I think there is examples where these guys are going and taking advantage of them, but there's also some guys who just genuinely are looking for traditional values in a woman. We're looking for beauty, femininity, fertility. Like, this is things that we are naturally looking for. So we might have to go and explore our options. And I think sometimes American women get upset because ain't nobody else is rushing to America and be like, yo, I need me an American woman. I'll tell you that. Like, nowhere else in the world is nobody rushing to America. No, they're not. No. Hold on.
Dubai.
No. Those men are coming. And I just talked to a woman about this, right? She said there are American women who are taking... They pretty much passport cis. They are dealing with a guy just so he could get his green card taken care of him. So y'all doing the opposite.
It's called Sanky Panky.
Y'all taking care of a nigga. That's the opposite. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, y'all ain't getting nothing in return. Like, he not paying y'all taking care of him. So it's like, what is the purpose of that? You know what I mean?
Yeah. It can work, it cannot, but like, I just feel like, it has to be very careful. Like, it's not like an easy situation to be in. Yeah, so it's like, I feel like if you want to do that, like, just first explore your options. There's millions of immigrant traditional women here in America.
Y'all say that. Y'all don't date women, so y'all don't
they not out here trying to scoop them.
Like I said, we just gotta
vet properly.
You just gotta vet properly, man. Fellas, be safe out there. Women, be safe out there. Let me get to this next topic, right?